Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to CTR Competitive 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're here today in the second week of the group stage to watch a matchup between Germany and Peru. But before I get too far, my name is TheOddCanadian. And joining me today is the man, the myth, the legend, Drask.
Hola, mais. So yeah, we've got our draft here, which we'll chuck up on stream in a second here. It's quite an interesting draft actually, so I'm excited to see this track list go through. So we can see here for Team Peru banning Tiger Temple, Turbo Track and Inferno, while Germany on the right here banning Twilight, Oxide and Tiny Arena. With the track picks, we saw the first pick being Peru with Assembly Lane, going into Dingo Canyon and Prehistoric for Germany. Peru followed that up with Android Alley, Cortex Castle, with the second half being started off by Dragon Mines and Polar Pass for Team Germany. Our final picks from Peru ended up being Barren Ruins, Engine Labs, while Germany decided to finish the group stage in World Cup on Tiny Temple of all tracks. So you love to see Tiny Temple being picked as a potential deciding track in a World Cup match. It's a absolutely chaotic pick, and compared to most of the tracks here, it's a little out of place in that regard. Dragon Mines, also a German pick, is another very chaotic track, though not in the same way as Tiny Temple. Tiny Temple's very chaotic, and then it's like getting hit once off of Blue Fire, you may as well just sit to the side and go do your taxes because you're just out of this race, whereas Dragon Mines is just hectic in particular. But we will be loading into Assembly Lane for first race. So we've got a pretty balanced track to start off that I think's made it into pretty much every World Cup match so far. But coming up, we do have a few more longer tracks like Alley coming up in Prehistoric, but we do also have some faster picks that I'm keen to see. Peru picking Cortex Castle, I think, is an interesting one that I think could go either way. I think that's going to be a very decisive race there as well.
Absolutely. So, we're jumping straight in the pants here. Get these streams synced
for
up.
sure.
How's it looking? We're missing our Peruvian POV that we were promised, but let's see how it goes. How's this sync here?
All right, let's go. So we see a bit of a time freeze here. Alright, so we see that it looks like Mayan and Gamma have both been taken out early on here. Barca actually has a bit of an early break here as Promo fails the shortcut, which is really unfortunate. Does have Blindado on his tail, unsure who the crunch is. I think that's for Peru though. We do see Gamma's come back up into fourth with Mayan sitting in the back here, just with Infinite, as an early orb comes out. That is incredibly early there, taking out Barca, allowing the crunch to take first. Potentially going to be seeing Blindado come up here, but doesn't look like he'll get close enough to be able to catch up to Barca here. And we see a clock by Gamma, so that's 2 power items already in 40 seconds.
Incredible RNG there.
Man, we're starting off strong here.
Unreal.
Alright, so Mayan's going to be taking off the shield of the crash in front of him there. I can't see who that is, but they have been taken out there, and he's going to get the combo off, it looks like. And he rolls a 5th place mask. This is just... What is this race?
We got
so we're
Garma
gonna be
holding a clock.
Yeah, he's going to... We'll see when he gets to use it. We do see Mayan has his dodge. He's going to hold that mask for the right time. Promo has nothing. Blindado has nothing. Okay, he's using the mask, and here comes the clock. So we see that Blindado and Promo get taken out. Mayan does take out Promo with the mask, so that's going to allow Gamma to catch up and combo with a bomb. Position changes other than that aren't really happening, so we're going to be seeing the top 3 stay the same. It looks like Mayan's gotten up serious ground on them, so I do wonder if Barca's kept fire here. So if we look just through our minimap here as well. Oh, we see someone hits a Nitro. 4th place hit a Nitro. Barca did actually, exiting the shortcut, so they've fallen all the way down. So we're seeing, still seeing, I think, 2, 3, 4 for Germany. As I said, I think the crunch is Peruvian here. It's kind of a little bit of a split here. First has a nice break. Mayan is a little far away, especially since his teammates are behind him. And then we're seeing a kind of a cluster from 5th to 7th place here with Promo unfortunately hit a red beaker on the shortcut, I believe it was, last lap, and he's fallen quite far behind because of it. So Mayan has lost his shield. He did have one, and he lost it to a tight Nitro on the final jump here. So potentially if Peru get a power item and their first place, if that is them, is protected, then they have a... Oh, never mind. Mayan rolls another shield. Commentator's blessing. And they do throw an orb. Promo does get an orb. They throw it straight away. So it looks like Blindado dodges. I think Beba's playing the Coco there, so we see that Peru has been taken out in the back there. Does take out Gamma, but I think Gamma and the Crash, which I think is Bozzy, are the only 2 Germans that got hit there. Don't actually know if that helped at all. It helped them catch up to the Crash, but there's a clock.
Another one.
Yeah, okay, so the Crash is Roker actually, so I was wrong there. So does that mean Germany have a top 4 here?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'd be actually scary. I didn't realize the Crunch is probably Bozzy here. We do see Gamma. Oh, Gamma hits a red beaker at the start there. He's going to definitely be caught up to by Blindado here. If he gets a triple item, he can defend himself. He has bombs. Can he get rid of the shield? He's gone wide and just let Blindado pass. He does have another bomb snipe, but he misses here. Just going to go tight and look like he's holding on to this bomb. Blindado tries for the tackle, but misses here. So we see Gamma's actually held 4th because Blindado tried to slow down there. This missile will hit though, and it does. Takes out Gamma here, and then the combo. So that was really good by Blindado to manage to hold back Gamma there, because this means that Gamma's fallen all the way down to 8th instead of just being 5th. So that's going to be minimizing the point loss here. Although Promo falls off the shortcut from a Nitro, is this going to be enough for Gamma to catch up with a mask? I don't know. He's going to be able to catch Blindado. Does take him out with a Nitro there. Alright, and we finished that race with a bit of a hectic finish there. We saw a top 3 and 7th from Germany. So yeah, we saw a really, really strong start by Germany there. They got that really quick breakaway at the start. We did see Barca, and I think it was Bozzy with the early breaks there. But unfortunately for Barca, he did get hit, but he was able to recover from that Nitro in the shortcut. And we saw how many power items? I think 4? 2 of them in lap 1?
Goodness.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. So yeah,
that's a gamer
we'll
moment
see how
if I've ever seen one.
For sure. We'll see how the scores are looking after that race.
Yeah.
Alright, I can grab that for you, no worries.
Perfect. Little transition there. And we'll see them updated in real time here while I work on this 4 POV. Because someone lied to us.
Yeah, we do have we can potentially get an extra German POV, but yes, we did believe we had an extra Peruvian, but we do not. We only have the 1 Peruvian POV.
Let me see if I can adjust where the score table is there. If I can, maybe not. There it is.
Alright. Alright, looks like they're potentially loading into the next race now. I will quickly input these scores while we wait. Alright. Yeah, and we see a 13-point lead there. So yeah, really decisive start by Team Germany here. We'll see if Peru's able to clap back here as we are starting Dingo Canyon now. Alright, so we're seeing at the start here, Gamma getting taken out early on there. I didn't actually catch who squished him. I think it might have been Promo who does slow down and takes Mayan out there. Really nice job by Promo with the slowdown tech as 3 people get taken out. It looks like Blindado was on a warpath there. Blindado committing war crimes as he takes out half of the team here. Gets a nice breakaway early on.
Little
and then Promo with another
genocide.
shield tackle. Exactly. So we're seeing an early break here. Blindado running away here. Roka is in second, or Beba, sorry, with another early orb. And looks like Mayan did take out Beba with a mask there as he zoomed through, but then the orb hit him as he was on the downhill. So that actually means Blindado, who had a shield, kept his first place. And Promo now has second with a slight gap on the rest of the team. And it's looking like a current top 4 for Peru here. However, the Germans are not far behind. We are seeing a 5th place mask from Mayan here. He could go tight through this shortcut and easily catch up and take out 3rd place, I'm thinking. Likely going to be holding this to Juice though. So we see another orb come out from Beba. And then Beba gets taken out by probably a missile from Gamma, I believe. And we see a clock from Gamma here. So that's a 2nd clock Gamma has rolled. So we see Promo has nothing, Blindado has nothing. I can't tell whether Roka has anything. We don't see Mayan having anything here. He is doing SE Pulse Width though. We'll see if he can use this to catch up.
Yeah, we're gaming right now.
Oh, he gets a gorgeous one. Flies up into 3rd place. Doesn't keep fire though. Oh, and he gets a shield. So Mayan has a shield here. And yep, they use the clock immediately. And because top 2 don't have protection, this is really good for Germany because it looks like Bozzy and Barca had dodges there. Bozzy getting taken out though. Oh, and Mayan getting taken out by a beaker in the shortcut. So this clock was really strongly used, but it's looking like it wasn't to any effect as the front Peruvians have managed to just take out everyone who came up. True ankle-biting tech. We see Barca hits the beaker in the trapped crate there. And we see an orb coming out again. Another unjuiced orb. Looks like it was from Bozzy this time. Doesn't hit Promo, who had a shield. So we're going to definitely be seeing a top 2 here for Peru, which is definitely a win.
Yeah, definitely the match that Peru needed after that opening lane.
Yeah, it's really would help their confidence. They're getting even just that it's not as big of a win. They didn't get a plus 13. But they did get a decent enough win. They got 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 7th, I believe. So yeah, this is the power item war. Really, this has been absolutely chaotic. We've been seeing consistent early power items so far, and not even just early power items, just power items in general everywhere.
Yeah, definitely one of the more interesting matches to watch, for sure. If not, just so you can get mad at that RNG.
Yeah, exactly. I bet both teams are balding at the early power items. So yeah, we are seeing a 4-point difference now. So Germany is only leading by 4. So after that really strong start, Peru have just instantly clapped back here. We will be going into Prehistoric Playground next. This was a Germany pick. So this is another track that we've seen super frequently in the World Cup. For good reason, I think. I personally think it's a fun track to play. There's lots of little fun things you can do with things like back missiles, orb dodges, little fun tricks, and it's just a decent enough track all around. Might not be my favorite, but definitely a fun one to play.
Yeah, absolutely. I tend to enjoy it for the most part too. It's a very divisive track. I know even within Super GT, it's not very well favored. But I personally, I think it's a okay track.
I mean, it's really risen to prominence in this year. It went from a track I feel like I didn't see too much to a track that's just so much more common these days in wars. In fact, I feel like I see it in most wars that are drafted.
Absolutely. I believe one of the matches earlier, it might have been France and correct me if I'm wrong, France and who else was it?
France and Colombia
Okay,
were the
Colombia.
two that played.
Or no, it might have been Spain. The one before that, Spain and
Chile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Prehistoric was in at least one of those as well.
All right. The race started. So swap down to that one on stream. There we go. So it was only no worries. Doing Drask tech, you're all good. But it's all good. Nothing happened. Mayan got taken out early, and that's it. Literally no one else died. So we do see now that Promo has been taken out. And we do see Garma with no fire now. Both of the bottom two Germans holding masks here, but no one's near them. So they're just going to be chaining items here and hoping for better rolls. Blindado has been taken out, but he was sitting there hugging a wall, so he didn't get taken out again. Garma going wide for extra items here. Promo has no fire. Does have triple bombs though, but Mayan behind him does have fire. So, and he gets taken out there. So that's a really bad spot for him to be taken out, and he has no Wampa, and Garma has his own mask. Ooh. So Promo just getting bullied. Alright, and really good for Garma here. He does have a shield in storage now, so he's going to have nice, comfortable protection in 6th place here. Depending what he rolls, he might choose to not keep this, but given that the other team are bottom 2 and he has double shield, he's probably happy to just hold 2 shields here. If we look ahead, we are seeing Peru with the top 2 here. I believe that is Roka and Beba in top 2, followed by Barca and Bozzy in 3-4, Mayan Garma 5-6, and then we see Promo and Blindado 7-8. So got a couple little duos there, 2 from each team in packs. Also having a look, Bozzy has a shield. We see Garma with a shield. So if this orb that's come out here would have hit Mayan, but he falls off the track instead. So same effect, I guess. And Barca gets hit. So we're seeing 2 out of the 4 Germans getting hit by that. With a mask coming through to take out Mayan from Promo. We'll see if Blindado can manage to catch up and take out Mayan here. Alright, so yeah, we see... So Promo has no fire now, as he's going to be going around the shortcut. Mayan has no fire either, but he's going to be able to roll masks here to be able to take out 7th place.
Yeah, looking at bullied a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. We're seeing a bit of ankle bite down the bottom here. Promo sending a missile after Barca, but I don't know if it's going to connect or if Barca's going to get a mask here. It does connect. So we are seeing... oh no, looks like he's gone wide and he actually takes out Promo there. So that was a really nice job by Barca there. So Promo's now sitting in the back again, the poor thing. The good news, though, for Promo is that it does mean that he has been somewhat holding back these bottom 2 Germans here. Because if we look on the minimap, Blindado's gotten a huge breakaway from the bottom 3. So as much as, yes, they're holding Promo into 8th hostage, we do see that they have a lot of ground to catch up here. Promo going wide to take out Barca there. Now, we aren't seeing too much movement up the front. It's still the exact same. We do see Roka and Beba in top 2, with Bozzy in 3rd, Garma in 4th. Garma doesn't have any shields anymore, so he is going to be rolling. Does attempt a back missile, but Blindado's incredibly far. I don't see this hitting. And so we just see Promo masking in 7th. If he can chain enough masks, which I think this is his 3rd, he might actually be able to take out Mayan here. Mayan doesn't have a mask here. He's just rolling engines and missiles. So this is really bad for him here. Really good for Promo. Is he going to be able to get the takedown? He does. All right, so we're seeing the little comeback at the end by Promo, sitting in the back all race and manages to come back up into 6th here, giving Germany a bottom 2 here. So this is actually another really good win for Peru.
Yeah, here I was going to say that, Peru might not mind to have someone in the back, to hoard all the RNG while, the rest of them sit comfortably up front. But, it's not so bad to, catch up at the end either.
Yeah, absolutely. He really probably is happy that he was able to get those mask rolls there, to be able to take out Mayan. Mayan only had an engine, I think, so he would have had to go for a squish, but it's still nice to have that security, I guess we'll call it, to be able to get that safe pass and takedown. But yeah, that was a really nice job by Peru. They're actually up 7 points now. So we are seeing 62 to 55 Peru's way.
Yeah. Germany with the strong start, but starting to, get a little lackluster performance there, so hopefully they can pick their socks back up.
Yeah, for sure. That was it's starting to get rough for Germany, but at the same time, it is only +7, so that is not a big lead at all. And we are only 3 races in, so we'll see how the morale is going for Germany. And how many billions of power items we see given these first few races.
Absolutely.
But we'll see if either Germany can swing it back in their favor or if Peru can keep up this momentum they've been getting. Because we've not been seeing small wins. The smallest win we've seen is a +9.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell from that massive goof earlier, this is my first time hosting a stream, so bear with me if things are slow to change or, miss a second or two of something. Just a heads up, but, we're staying on top of it.
We are witnessing baby's first host.
Yeah, that's right. It's a sight to see, really.
We are going into Android Alley, though. Generally, I'd love to be proven wrong, and it has happened in World Cups before, but I always call this an incredibly boring track, a big bedtime match.
Absolutely.
So we'll see how this one goes as we start off here. Looks like we're seeing Promo with the slowdown alongside Mayan. Promo gets the mask. So he does try and get... he tried to get Mayan with the combo and drove into the train instead. That's so unfortunate for Promo. Didn't get to utilize his mask at all. So we're actually seeing an early break from Germany here. There is a bit of a pack, but looks like Gama's going to be able to take Beber out with a nice bomb and slowdown combo there. So really nice job by Gama there, but Roka claps back by taking Bozzy out there. So I don't think we're seeing any items except potentially from Barca, who's going to go for the shield tackle here. Doesn't look like he's getting it. He instead kills Gama. Oh no. So it looks like we're now seeing Barca and Roka fighting for top 2 with Beber not far behind from what I can see. Barca does have a small breakaway though. Promo in 6th masking. Gonna see if he's going to be able to catch up as we see a clock. Clock comes out.
We missed you, dear friend.
Yeah, I think... Was that Blindado's clock? I think. And we see a missile targeting Promo. That is going to take him out, but he's going to be able to keep fire. So he didn't lose too much time at all there. That clock really helped Peru. It took out Barca here. Barca's fallen down to 3rd. Does have a shield now. The problem being, this is Android Alley and a 6-year-old can have good lines here. So Barca's going to have a hard time closing this gap in the next few laps. Because as much as that's a small gap, unless you've got missiles, that can be a hard one to be able to hit someone from. So we see Promo with a shield as well. So, a bomb from Roka taking out Barca's shield here. Gama does have his own, and we see 5th place, I think. Is that 5th place with the shield? Yeah, Blindado with the shield as well. So another power item could be disastrous for Team Germany if one was rolled, but we'll see what happens here. Mayan going for Essie Pulsewood. Does catch up, but didn't hold it right to the end there. We are seeing bottom 3 from Germany. So Germany's going to be in all the spots to be able to roll the power items, which is just what they need. Except Blindado just got masked by Mayan, and Roke is slowing down with a mask to ankle bite. So now we're seeing, looks like 6-7 for Peru. So we're going to be seeing they have some potential to roll power items now. So it looks like Mayan Barca got taken out. Unclear exactly what he hits, but we do see Promo gets the pass, loses his shield to a bomb, but he does get a sizable lead on Barca here. So if we look at the positions, we are seeing Beber in first, followed up by Promo, coming into Barca, Gama, and Mayan for Team Germany in 3-4-5. Then looks like it's Roker in 6th, and then a battle between Bozzy and Blindado for 7-8 here. Barca being taken out there, going wide for items, so we're seeing just the very clear top 2 now for Team Peru. If there's a power item from Team Germany, this could give Gama second here, because he has a shield and Promo has nothing. Cannot see if Beber has anything, but Beber's lead is decent. He may have a small chance to hold off Gama, but it is unlikely, especially since we're seeing Essie Pulsewood from Mayan here. Is he going to be able to hold it? He does get a really good one and catches up, but he is still in 3rd. Does opt to hold the triple bombs here, not fishing for a shield. So we'll see if he's able to get a bomb snipe, but from that range, it's looking really unlikely. Yeah, of course, doesn't even go for it there. He's just going to be just holding these bombs here, just getting rid of them, see if he can roll something. But we are ending the race, lap 5, with another win for Team Peru. Alright, Mayan waiting. He's got a single bomb here. He's going to try and take out Blindado, I believe, to let Bozzy get a spot. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he misses.
Unfortunate. It was the, the right thought process, but, didn't want to be too risky with it.
Yeah, for sure. I assume when he threw those triple bombs, he was hoping for a trap of some kind, maybe trapping just a crate or something, or one of the final turns. But getting another bomb, I guess he just thought, well, I can try and get us a few points to minimize the loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we do see it looks like 1, 2, 6, 7 for Peru. So Peru with another good race. I believe that's going to be a +7. Yeah, we're seeing a +7, so 14-point lead for Peru. So they're keeping the momentum up, heading into the 5th race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The ground beneath Germany's shrinking a little bit. I know it wasn't a huge lead before, but, they can't get too confident.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with this kind of lead. Like, you can look at that and be like, oh, it's only 14 points. Like, that's nothing. I can get that back in one race. But it could be shaking, like I mentioned earlier, like, they could be worried, like, oh, we won the first race, but they just keep winning every race. And then it could be shaking, they could be frustrated from maybe item rolls or the plays that are being made in general. Like, there could be tilt. Like, this could be shaking up how they're playing. And so it can be really hard. I'm sure most people here that have been on the losing end of a war can know that sometimes the losses can just snowball into more losses, which can just be can be frustrating. But we'll see whether Germany can bring it back, especially going into the second half after this race. So this one is Cortex Castle. And like I said, I think this one's going to be interesting because I have a feeling Peru picked it because they've got some players that are really strong on lines here. From what I know, I could be wrong. From what I know, They have a lot of players here that really enjoy TTing this track. I don't think Germany really do. So with lines, I think Peru have the advantage here, but I think this could go either way and could be a pretty exciting match.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're starting off
finally.
Cortex Castle. All right, let's see how this one goes. We'll see who goes wide here. Promo opting to go fairly tight this time. Gets a first crate shield. Mayan going wide with a canister there. Promo takes out Mayan with the takes out Barca, sorry, with the shield there, and he gets early break alongside a few people. We've got 4 people up the front here actually, so bit of a pack as we see one of the Germans, Bozzy, being taken out, Gamma being taken out by TNT. So looking like an early top 4 for Team Peru here. This is disastrous for Germany. Oh, but wait, we see Promo getting taken out there. And he goes, no, I'm going to bite some ankles today. I'm a snapping turtle. And he takes out, I think, 2 of the Germans with his missiles there. So we see Roka and Blindado with early breaks. We do see Bozzy and Barca not too far behind Beba, who is in 3rd, though. So top 3 for Peru, with Germany in 4, 5, 7, 8. Promo in 6th, just holding a mask for now. Probably going to be waiting to use this in a less hilly area. Or he's going to be holding on to it just to defend himself in case someone comes up on him here. Because we do see Mayan with the orb. It's unjuiced at the moment. Promo hitting the wall. Yeah, that's actually really bad here. If Gamma has his own orb, so we're going to see these 2 orbs. Gamma going wide to prevent Promo hitting him with the mask. And so potentially we'll see when they use these. They could use double orb and just murder everyone. But we'll see what they end up doing. So yeah, Promo has no defense now. We can't see the front. And we see Gamma uses his orb, and I was correct. We do see both orbs just get thrown. Gamma lucky enough to roll a mask, but he loses fire. I think he's square cancelled. That's so unfortunate. But we do see the double orb, and everyone dies. Everyone dies. And that's actually really good for Germany, because top 2 had to wait on the pad, and now Bozzy and Barca have caught right up. So top 4 is now massively stacked together. We see Roka, I believe it is. Yeah, Roka's in 5th, and we see that Mayan's really close in here in 6th. Gonna try and get the missile hit. It doesn't connect, though. We do see Gamma in 7th, holding a mask. Loses his shield, but this could be really good for him. He could mask, weave through his teammates, and take out Roka. Because we do see Barca gets taken out, but no need. Roka gets taken out, and Gamma team kills both his teammates!
Oh, no.
Oh, Gamma tried to go for the mask hit, but they took out Roka, and so Gamma's like, no worries, Roka. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
They were handed a lifeline by the gods with that double orb.
And then he hits a nitro on the finish line. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So, Peru is still in this. And Mayan hitting the spider. This is actually disastrous for Team Germany. Promo gets the takedown on Gamma. So we're seeing top 3 from Peru here. Roka in 5th place, coming up on 4th, who has no fire. Is he going to be able to get the squish? Is Gamma going to be able to take him out here? But there's a clock.
Oh, this is one of the best
and so it looks like
I've ever seen.
Roka does get taken out here, and it looks like Bozzy's going to be able to catch Promo. So that clock really did help. That really helped Germany. But at the same time, this is still a good win. Because it's looking like no matter what, unless Mayan's mask manages to hit, it does. Alright, so this actually might have gone from like a plus 15 to like a plus 5. No, Roka dies. This is only a... Oh, no, but Barca dies. Man. This Cortex Castle, I knew I was looking forward to it for a reason. My senses were telling me. That was an absolutely chaotic match. My lord. So we saw...
what to even make of that?
Well, we saw double orb from Barca Gamma, Mayan Gamma, sorry. It was our 2 POVs. We saw the clock, which really helped. We saw Roka get taken out by, I think it was Barca, only for Gamma to team kill both his teammates up front. And then we saw last second Roka squishing Barca to secure some points back, so they get a +7. That was a race.
Yeah, this is gaming.
Yeah, we are definitely Facebook.com gaming.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so that was, like I said, another +7, and we are seeing a 21-point lead for Peru. Oh my god, that Cortex Castle was content.
Yeah, Germany managing to stem the bleeding the tiniest bit, but you know, if I'm them, I'm bolding right now.
Yeah, I don't want to focus on it too hard for Garma's self-esteem, but I do wonder if that unfortunate double team kill didn't happen, what positions Germany might have gotten. Because I'm pretty sure they had taken out... They probably could have gotten a -3. Because I'm pretty sure they had already taken out one of the bottom players. I think Promo was in the back at that point and Roku was taken out. So I do think they might have been able to make that a -3. I can't recall if anyone was close to Blindado and Beber at that point. But yeah, it was unfortunate. But we are going to be going into the first race of the second half here. So Dragon Mayans with a 21-point lead in Peru's favor. So 108 to 87.
Let's get that legacy OST bumping.
Mines is one of the best ones in my opinion. I love Mines' OST.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that the Nitro Field soundtrack, any of them are outright worse than the originals, but there are some that are just kind of like, you know, it's fine. It'll do.
For sure. Alright, starting this race. As we see Promo going for the slowdown, gets a canister, as we see both Blindado and Garma getting hit by TNTs, and Roka. So there's a bit of a TNT army there. Bebe gets a little break there, but messes up the shortcut. So now we're seeing a few people getting taken out there, as we see a mask coming through by, I think that's Barca. And so yeah, we're seeing a top 4 for Germany now. This is just the top 3, top 4 race, the top war, as we see another orb.
Oh,
so Promo with an unjuiced orb, he just throws it straight away. Looks like he does take out Roka, but he does hit, looks like 3 of the Germans here, only missing Gamma, I think. Promo does get taken out though, but he does get a mask to recover really easily here. He's going to be able to take out Bozzy here, he does, and he takes out Gamma. He doesn't get fire, which is unfortunate for him. He probably just didn't have the right angle to keep reserves. Does get an engine here, but Mayan has fire, so he's going to be able to break away. Although Roka has a mask, does miss Mayan though, just goes for the tight line and bombs him instead. So that's really nice by Peru here, as we're seeing first and third for them in the top 4. Promo and Blindado now masking, so they're going to be able to get away from Mayan most likely. Although it looks like Promo didn't get too much of a break in the end. He does have an unjuiced shield though, with Mayan having his own unjuiced orb. So we'll see if this orb helps them here. It does dodge Barca, and it does hit Bebe there. So Bebe's maybe not going to be able to keep fire, which could be disastrous, as we see Mayan hitting a Nitro in the shortcut, Promo hitting a TNT in the shortcut, barely getting it off in time. Manages to bomb Bozzy there though. Gamma coming through with a mask. Looks like he does miss Promo, but Promo hitting a Nitro, or Gamma detonating the Nitro with his mask there. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So Promo's just getting destroyed. Did so well, but just got taken out there. So we are seeing a really nice recovery here from Germany. They do have winning positions, albeit a small win. As we see Blindado getting taken out here. And another orb coming through. Is this orb going to matter? Peru at the bottom 3 right now, it looks like. But they are taking out Bozzy there. So are they going to be able to keep Bozzy in 8th place? They do, and barely. By like less than 3 frames, I think. Or 6 frames, sorry. We're having some chaotic races.
Yeah, that was content, as the kids say.
Yeah.
As much as the community may, dog on on Dragon Mines there, it's an extremely volatile track. If you don't have your wits about you to, take the right angles and the right lines to keep fire, the tides can turn in like a matter of a couple seconds. It's something to see.
Absolutely. It's just an absolutely chaotic track. And I always say on the commentary bench, I mean, personally, I admit I have bad track taste. I love tracks like Papu's, and I know that's incredibly unpopular, and Blizzard. I just think I love racing chaotic tracks, but for most people, it is fantastic to commentate those tracks because it's just carnage. But to race them, I'm sure the racers will see tracks like Dragon Mines and they're banging their foreheads against their desks. They're like, please, no, end my suffering. But as a commentator, I love it when teams pick stuff like Papu's because it's content.
Absolutely, yeah. Not only just for not seeing tracks like that often, but yeah, in the case of Papu's or Dragon Mines, it's really a coin flip whoever comes out on top.
Mm-mm.
Polar Pass next.
Alright, we have a supposed 5 minutes until the next match is meant to start, USA versus Argentina. However, they haven't had any beginning of the draft or anything, so we actually might be able to cover this entire match.
That would be nice.
Before shifting, and then shifting to the USA-Argentina match.
Yeah, take it easy on the new host, the baby host.
Yeah. No, we want you to put both streams up at the same time for us.
Yeah, that's right. We'll, we'll change the 4 POV to 2 separate matches.
When are we having 8 POV?
No, that
just
would make my computer shit a brick.
All right, chat, Control Plus and zoom in to this POV.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, we are starting Polar Pass here. Race 7, 20-point lead for Peru. We'll see what Germany can do to bring this back. We're seeing most people taking a pretty similar line here. Garma bonking, so deciding to go wide. Doesn't get an item crate as Promo steals it from him. Promo gets a missile, but is next to Blindado, so he's going to pass him here and try and hit Barca here. He is successful. However, they have given Bozzy a free breakaway. He was the only one that went tight with fire. Beba with the mask might be able to catch up, won't be able to kill, but could get into missile range here. Promo getting taken out there by a bomb, we see. Looks like Beba and Mayan nearby. Mayan getting taken out by Promo's shield here. Bit of a chaotic match as Beba manages to get hit by Bozzy here, but we do see that Bozzy also got taken out in a trade because we do see Roka's now in first alongside Bozzy. They're fighting for that top spot there. Bit of carnage in the back here as we see Garma in 6th with some infinite. We see Promo in the back just trailing along with a trusty canister. Mayan with the 5th place trap. It's actually a really close-knit pack. No one's actually been taken out after fire yet, so no one's falling behind. We do see that Bozzy actually, as I said that, I cursed him, he got taken out, and we are seeing top 3 for Peru now. So Peru now have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 8th place at the moment, with still a very tight-knit pack. Bozzy going to get taken out by Promo's mask here, not even going to make the wall cut, so that's really bad. Bozzy is incredibly far behind now. We do see Barca masking, but he's only near teammate, so that's not going to help too much. Garma going for back missiles, but Promo's got a mask here, so not going to be doing much.
For lap 3 on Polar, this is an extremely close pack.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, although I think you've just cursed them because we now see Barca and Garma falling really far behind, so I think you've just cursed Germany there.
I extend my most sincere apologies.
So, the only person for Germany that's actually in contention for top 4 right now is Mayan. He does have nothing. He did have a shield, but he took out Blindado with it. So we are seeing first, second, fourth, fifth at the moment for Peru. Mayan in third. He does have a bit of a gap between him and the top two. Not massive, but it is sizable given there's only one lap left. I can't tell if top two have shields, but if they don't, Mayan should be pretty scared here because he wants to go tight to catch them, but he also wants to hold the third because this is a pretty bad point loss. Goes for the back missile on Promo. He does get it, but Promo had a shield there. So Promo unaffected there unless we see a power item from Team Germany. And we see Mayan getting a shield, so he very well could. We see Garma shielded up in fifth, but Garma's pretty far from everyone but his teammate there, so not too much as Mayan hits the wall. Unfortunate, going too tight and failing Big Boy. That's giving Promo third there. So we're seeing a top three from Peru now. Promo has a shield as well, so it's looking like this top three is completely secure. Top two can't really lose those spots, even if they get clocked here. So we're just seeing the secured top three now for Peru. This is another rough race for Germany and another fantastic run by Peru. So Peru doing fantastically here. So yeah, we see first, second, third for Peru, fourth, fifth secured for Germany, looking like we're going to get sixth place as well, and then seventh, looking like it's Peru, yes, it's with Blindado, and then Bozzy for Germany, rounding out the positions there in eighth place.
Yeah. If there's one thing I've noticed a little so far, and not to single anyone out or point any fingers, the sort of racing has been a tad inconsistent on Germany's side of Garma with the unfortunate team kills earlier, absolutely tragic, but even a couple square cancels, a couple bonking the wall, which definitely isn't ideal.
Yeah, for sure. And I think part of that comes down to what I mentioned earlier with the whole they're losing and they're really wanting to try hard to get positions. And we saw with Mayan there, he lost fire because he was trying to go Ovo West tight to catch up to top two. And it's really hard to do those kind of lines consistently. And so we did see he unfortunately did pay for it, because if he had have just decided to go safe there, he probably could have held third. But I understand the reason he would go for it, because his team was losing by 20 at that stage. But the problem is, they're now losing by 33. So this is looking really scary for Germany now. They need 3 top 3s and 8ths just to tie. So this is looking really good for Peru, so I bet Peru are really happy here. The thing is that I feel like going into this group stage that we've got, the group specifically that we're looking at now, I feel like Peru was kind of written off as they're kind of the wild card, but they're going to determine other teams' placements and not really their own. I don't think people were thinking Peru was going to make it, but we look at this match, Peru's playing really well, and they have great players, as we're seeing them all perform quite well today. And so we could potentially be seeing Peru advance if they keep playing like this.
Absolutely. And the MVP, no doubt, Beba. Unfortunate that he happened to be our missing POV. It would have been incredible to see how he's, consistently placing so high. But
yeah, for sure. He was meant to be, as you said, our 4th stream, but we do not have that at the moment, but it is fine because we do have the 3, and we are going into race 8. Barren Ruins, the horrible track. It's the 39th best track in the game.
Oh my god. This is another track that's super popular in the community, but I can't understand it.
Yeah. So we see Garma going tight here. Quite a few people going tight, actually. Garma with a bomb here, but he gets beaked. Looks like he was trying to hit Roka there. Mayan's been holding this mask he's gotten from first crate. Gonna try take people out. He misses Promo there because Promo does a bit of a swerve. Does roll a shield though, so he's going to be sitting comfortable in the top there. Will this juiced mask be enough to take out Beba? We will see. Beba slows down to dodge him though, so really nice move by Beba there. And then he gets taken out by the shield that Beba put on. So that's actually really strong for Peru. They're holding another top two, Roka and Beba here. Garma coming up into third place here. Gonna see if he can roll anything to take them out, like a missile perhaps, or get a shield to dodge a power item. That bomb barely missing there. As we see 3-4-5 for Team Germany at the moment. 3-4-5-6 actually, with bottom two for Peru. So Roka's got a bit of a lead. He's looking pretty comfortable, especially since Mayan has just hit a red beaker in the tunnel. But we do see Beba gets caught up to and taken out by Barca, who then Garma follows up with a combo on Beba. And an orb comes out from Blindado. Does take out Mayan here. Looks like a few people dodge, takes Garma out, takes Barca out, I think I saw. Roka with the massive lead still, he's just driving. He's doing Aether Ryan tech. He's just going to harm and drive and hopefully get a shield for his sake. So we see Mayan getting taken out by Blindado's bombs there. Can he counter with this mask? He actually gets the squish. So Blindado is going to be falling really far behind now, especially since Mayan rolls double mask. So if we look at the positions, we're seeing Peru with the first place, followed up by 2, 3, 4 for Germany. Then we see 5th, 6th for Peru, 7th for Germany, and 8th for Peru. I believe Mayan has a position glitch here because it looks like he is indeed in 7th. And another orb from Blindado. Takes out both Promo and Mayan here. Looks like Mayan also goes for the bomb. But we do see Promo masks, and there's a clock at the same time. I think Blindado rolled both of those, plus the other orb. This is absolutely chaotic, and I actually think I'm corrected. I don't think there was a position glitch. I didn't realize that Beba was so far behind. Beba's actually caught up now. So we are seeing, looks like 1st, 4th, potentially for Peru here. Alright, no, I was right. Garma is position glitched. Alright, my positions are confusing me, my P-brain. So we are seeing a Promo getting griefed on the line here. He had 4th place and then he just got career-ended into 8th. That is so unfortunate for him.
My goodness.
So we actually saw a really good recovery from Team Germany there. For the longest time, Peru had the lead that race. They had top 2 for quite a while, up until Barca caught up and took out Beba. Alongside that, they managed to just hold back some of the Peruvians. In particular, Mayan did a good job of holding back Promo and Blindado. So that went from like a -5, I think they had for Peru would have won by 5, I should say. And Germany spun it back and managed to get a +7. So unfortunately, that's not enough. Like I said, they need +11s if they want to just tie. So this means that they're going to be needing even bigger wins if they want to stay in this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Don't mind me, the position glitches from Garma confusing my very small brain. No, that's 2 5s. There we go, fixed. I did it, I can count, chat. Are you proud?
Yeah, can we get a 5 in chat for Drask, please?
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, so what do we have next? Engine Labs, you know, the go-to safe pick for any war.
Yep.
Not much to say about this one.
Yeah, it's a track where, like you said, I feel like a lot of teams pick it. It's easy to get fire back, so even if you get hit, you can get comebacks here. Really well-timed power items can decimate a team here, but at the same time, this track is kind of like Alley, but not as bad. Or at least in my opinion, I hate Alley. I am biased. Where it's very easy for nothing to happen past like lap 3. Where everyone just kind of has a shield or is spread out, and then you just drive itemless for 3 laps. Wolty? Yeah, pretty much. Get your pillows out, chat.
Can we get some resident sleepers?
So just a quick note. It looks like the Argentina-USA match. They haven't started draft, but they have made the command. So looks like that match might line up really well with the end of this one. So we should be able to jump straight into it after this one. All right, so looking at Engine Labs, Gamma goes wide, gets a single missile, unfortunately for him, and he gets taken out by Promo, I think that was. Promo with the slowdown into a beaker. Oh, that's unfortunate. And he's not going to keep fire here because he didn't jump. He might be able to get the back bomb here, and he gets both of them with a single bomb. Really nice job by Promo there. He didn't hold fire, but he has ankle bit those bottom two here. So we do see up the front, we don't have any POVs up there, but we see it's a very tightly knit pack. Bozzy has fallen behind, doesn't actually have fast fire, it looks like. Blindado Roka with the top two, followed up with Barca right on top of Roka there. Beber in fourth with Bozzy in fifth, who isn't actually too far behind, but does have a small gap, which can be a lot on Engine Labs. Barca getting beaked on the first turn, getting comboed as well. So as much as I think we saw Roka get taken out, we do see that Beber and Blindado have snuck up into top two. We see an orb by Gamma, unjuiced. He hasn't used it though. We'll see what he plans to do with this. Throws it unjuiced. That means his team probably doesn't have dodges and he just wants to take them out here. We do see it hits Barca in the tunnel. It hits literally everyone. Except, it looks like the only person that dodged is Beber. So that orb hit. That was incredible amount of people that hit, but you can't dodge the orb in the tunnel there, so that is to be expected. We see Blindado. Looks like they fumbled a bit on the drop down as we see Mayan with another orb. Mayan just sitting behind Promo here and uses the orb, takes Promo out right off of blue fire. So that is really good for Germany there. The second orb taking out Roka, taking out Bozzy. It hits everyone. Mayan tries to go for the combo onto Roka there. Roka blocking with a TNT, but he's not going to be able to block this bomb, I don't think. We do see that the top two has not been interrupted. Beber was able to wait on the pad there. And so we do see Beber and Blindado holding top two. Bozzy does actually fall a bit behind after all this. So we do see 3-4 for Germany. Oh, but Beber hits a beaker. Beber falling into second here. Is this going to be enough for Bozzy to catch up and be in missile range? We'll definitely see here. But we do see that Blindado is the only one looking somewhat comfortable, provided he doesn't get hit by any traps. Oh, and Gamma falls off. That's really unfortunate for him. But he does... Looks like he ankle bites. I think he ankle bit Roka there. And Promo hits a red beaker after the bridge. So we're seeing that the bottom of the pack are really all just dying here, killing each other, as Promo goes for the double mask on Gamma. But Gamma falls off the track, so Promo just drives off the track with him. So we're seeing a bit of a interesting gamer tech here with another orb being rolled by Promo. So this is just a big sigh. Like, we see Gamma with a mask here, so he is protected from this orb for now. It does run out, so now he's unprotected, and we see that Promo just uses it straight away. Does take him out. Roka dodges, so this is really bad for Gamma specifically. Barca has a dodge. We'll see if Bozzy has one. We know that Mayan does. Bozzy had a dodge. It looks like top two do have dodges, so this orb's just going to be taking shields off, except there's a clock!
There's a clock. There's a clock.
I'll admit, I missed who used the clock, but I think it was Roka. And so we are actually seeing that clock is hurting Blindado, I think. Because we see Blindado hits a trapped crate, actually, which is what actually caused him to lose the position. However, it has actually helped Peru break away a bit more otherwise. Mayan going for the turnaround missile, but actually Blindado had a shield. So we're actually seeing that Mayan doing that cost him second place. That is so unfortunate. And then we see the team kill at the end there, though that wasn't really affecting anything there. That was just because Mayan got caught on the wall there. So that was an unfortunate race for Germany, but a really good one for Peru, because this means that Peru win. I don't believe there is any way that Germany can come back now. We do see Gamma tried for the STP trial cut, but regular Engine Labs fire isn't fast enough as far as we know to get it. So that race happened. There were a billion trillion power items yet again.
As is the standard.
Yeah, it's just a standard again with these two countries apparently. So the play by Mayan there, I'm sure people think it's a little questionable because I can understand, he turned around when he had a safe second to try and take out Blindado. The thing is that I think Mayan was trying to, it's a little tough because they really needed a win there. If Peru got any sort of win, it meant that they just won overall. And I believe Germany needed like a 7-point win at least to be able to have a chance of winning. And so that means they would have needed 2, 3, 4, 5. So having Blindado in third, even if Mayan got the second, meant that they had to get Blindado out of third if they wanted a shot at winning. So Mayan just went for it. He went, all right, I'm going to try. But because he had the shield for the missile, it didn't make any difference there. So yes, it cost Germany some points, but it was a chance to try and get an overall win. So I can understand why he went for it. It's just unfortunate for him it didn't work out. I'm sure Blindado's happy he rolled a shield.
Absolutely.
So we'll be going into Tiny Temple for the final race. I love that. Tiny Temple doesn't actually matter, but that is still just... I love that Tiny Temple's our final race.
As if racing on Tiny Temple for the last race wasn't enough of a meme. Now it just has absolutely no stakes. So it'll be interesting to see what a bloodbath I'm sure it'll turn into.
Yeah, exactly.
A bit of a chance for Germany to win back their pride if they get a win. Lessen the blow a little bit, but still. All Team Peru.
Yeah, absolutely. I think really GG's to Peru here. They've done a fantastic job, and I think as much as all 4 teams in this group are strong, I definitely think Peru is seen as the underdogs here, so I'm sure they're very happy to be doing so well. Mayan going for the early blue fire. Let's see if he gets it here. He doesn't. He gets a bit too low of a jump there. Really unfortunate for him, but on Tiny Temple, that's not actually a massive fallback if people get hit after blue here. We're seeing a bit of carnage there as Garma gets the double hit onto Roker, it looks like. No, he blocked a missile with the second one, so Roker only got hit once. But never mind, he gets the bomb onto Promo, so Garma getting a little bit of a breakaway. Bozzy getting taken out on the shortcut, it looks like, and falling behind. So top 2 being Blindado, Barca. Barca winning that encounter as it looks like Blindado's falling down into second with this missile going to connect. It almost does. It almost hit him over the pad, but it looks like Blindado lost fire dodging it. That's really unfortunate for Peru there. But he ankle bites. He ankle bites Garma. Garma falling down into 4th, going to be going down into probably last now. Mayan getting taken out by Roker, who got taken out after pad. So everyone's just dying except Barca. Barca's just driving. He's just having fun. Whereas we're seeing, looks like Mayan and Roker battling it out for 7th here. We're seeing Garma and Blindado battling it out for 5th here. We're seeing, with Beber as well. So they're battling for 4th. And then we see Promo in 3rd, kind of in his own world, in a shield, just having fun. We see Bozzy with the breakaway in 2nd, and Barca in 1st with a massive break. Mayan hitting a Nitro on the Sacred Fire pad before blue. Garma getting shielded on the blue fire pad, tries to recover but doesn't, and so he has no fire for this entire lap. This is looking disastrous. We do see that it looks like Barca has already lapped people, and we see that Bozzy's doing the same. Alright, Mayan with a mask here, but his teammate who's in 1st is ahead of him, so he's going to have to do some strats to get past here. Looks like Mayan just going wide to let him pass. Does get ahead of Blindado here, so Mayan slips into 5th place. Not going to be able to catch Bebe, even with 2 masks, I wouldn't say, unless Bebe hits something, because that is a sizable gap here. Does get a big break away from Blindado, though, which I'm sure he loves to see, given the ankle biting we've seen this race. So it looks like Roker got hit by some trap for the pad, but manages to recover quite easy, because he did lose a bit of time there from what I saw. So Mayan with another 5th place mask there. I don't know if he rolled the others in 5th, but we do see he gets a 5th place mask, which could actually be enough to catch Bebe here. Looks like it should be. Yes, he does. He takes out Beba as Roka throws an orb, which does look juiced. Garma getting hit with a red beaker over the pad and then gets taken out by the orb. So Garma's pretty guaranteed last unless Roka doesn't get a mask here, but he gets a mask and a clock. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Garma. He tried. His condition to get 7th there was to missile Roka, but Roka had the mask. That was also a race.
It certainly did occur.
That was... Oh, we've been having some chaos here. So yeah, that was a win for Germany. However, it was only a 7-point win, if my maths is correct. So let's have a look. All right, let me chuck scores in, and we will see the final results. I gave Arthur a 2 for no reason. Let's go. All right. Final results are in. Peru winning the matchup between itself and Germany here. We see 208 for Peru, 182 for Germany here. So that was an incredibly hectic match there. We saw a really strong start from Germany with a plus 13 to begin. So they were looking like the prime contenders here to start off strong, but Peru just clapped back there. They had an incredibly strong first half. Second half, we did see Germany try and come back. They got a small win race 6 and a plus 7 on race 8, but just wasn't enough here as Peru just really kept the ball rolling and manages to smash their way through with a 26-point win. So
Definitely sizable.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations to Team Peru. Good job on winning this matchup. You guys did really well. At the same time, GG's to Team Germany. You guys also did your best, and it was really great to see the match from your guys' perspective. So we do appreciate the POVs here. Shortly, we will be jumping into the USA match here. So we might just take a small bathroom break, just a couple seconds, while we head to the bathroom and set this up for you. So stay tuned, chat. And we'll be back very shortly. We won't be very long.